Well, I'm going to talk to that for a second, so that's what's going to be up. All right, here's something new we're trying. I've got a camera here pointing down at what we're playing at, and then I'm going to have up in the corner, here, this corner, I'm going to take and put a picture-in-picture. So this is going to shrink up into here.
He's talking to the...
Yeah, I'm talking over there. And then you're going to be able to see the game that we've actually got going on. So I'm trying something a little new here.
Yeah, a little more
professional. We're doing a little live thing here too. So if you see us talking down this way, it's because she's got her live going on because she's pushing her Gimpy's Gal Facebook group, which you should also check out. And I should make a TheGimpyGamer Facebook page. But I'm, strangely enough, for being a younger wargamer, I am so like techno in...
I'm not either. I don't have a Twitter. I've had an Instagram for years and I just started posting on it. But anyways, so welcome. I told you guys when I did this unboxing or the guesses on this a few days ago that I would consider playing it because I saw Atlantic Storm played at the WBC. I didn't play it. I just watched him and a few others play it. He was playing with Mo from Mo's Game Table. Hello, Mo. Hello, Mo. And I don't remember, I think Darren's son and I think David's son from Lock and Load. And I watched them play it one night and I was shocked that I was, like interested, like I was intrigued by like I would actually play it. So when I unboxed this the other day, he hadn't told me anything about it. And I read the box and it says the Modern Air Combat card game. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, got to get my hands on that because card games I love. So I feel like a card game with a war theme or a war card game or an air combat card game is a good step to get me into war games. So there is hope, but we did play this earlier and I actually have to say it was relatively easy to grasp and it was fun and it's quick. And that's the main thing for me that stood out was how quick it is. It can be played solitaire. Like I said, if you haven't checked out the guesses on this, definitely go check it out. But I did mention that it is... You could play it solitaire. There are campaigns you can use. I guess they adjust the setup. Like they tell you what planes you can use and all that. We're just doing, what is it called?
Just a match.
Just like a fight. A head-to-head match. So
this is actually the one that's given as an example in the rule book of a good starter set of planes. Okay, but they've got different stats than what are shown in the rule book. We'll take for the live, if there's anyone on the live, and like kind of point the camera down.
Yeah, we'll show you the cards.
Yeah. Why don't you do that real quick? Go ahead and point it down.
Well, I was just going to hold... Oh, well, I guess I can do that. Hold on. I'm going to move you over here. Yeah.
And just point down.
So here... Sorry, the microphone fell. Can you see?
There. So that's what
we're flying. This is my side. This is his side. These are the same, which I think is cool because there's only 4 of these, so you don't need this little card thing to play. It just makes it easier. But we have this up here. This is the one we actually maneuver. This is just to keep all of our stuff in order, if that makes sense. So that's, we'll show you, more
yeah, we'll hold it up. Like what we're playing, we'll kind of hold the cards up.
Yeah.
So you guys can see it.
I gripped it a little too hard and it moved.
I'm all about the grip.
All right, that works. Okay, let me move this back. Hopefully, if you're on live, no one's on right now, but if you hop on, tell me if you can hear me, please, because I have the
mic
plugged
microphone plugged in?
Yeah, and I can't.
Does that work on live?
Yeah. It's worked before. I just can't hear. So
it doesn't matter if they don't watch it there; they'll be watching it there.
Yeah, you can still watch this, like he was explaining. You can watch this on YouTube. So if you want to see the actual close-up game stuff and a little more details on the gameplay aspect of it, then check for the Down in Flames Locked On playthrough that we're filming right now. That's going to be up on YouTube probably in a couple of days. So let's just get into this. So we played a quick match earlier.
Why don't you hold our...
So these are the 2 planes. This is, I'm playing British.
No, you're playing that one.
What are you playing? What is that?
I think that's Israeli.
Yeah. So this is what Gimpy is playing as. And this is the one I am playing as. Hello, if you hop on, say hi. So we know if you can hear us. At least give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Steve. Hello. So this is the 2 sides we're playing as. This is mine, this is his. So right now, how do they start? Do they start facing?
They start neutral, so they're starting facing each other.
Let me grab this. So there's 3 positions in this game that he was explaining to me earlier. Positions. Well, 3 main positions? Or
that wasn't what I was meaning.
Okay. Anyways, these are the different positions. So it's you start in neutral, which is facing each other, and then there's advantaged, telling, which it's all in the rule book. And then we have disadvantaged, entailed, same thing, just in reverse. So that is what, those are all the different positions that the planes can be in. So they start neutral, okay, and then I showed you, where's your, oh, you only have one, that's right.
Yeah,
so
a few missiles.
My plane, I'll just use this card. Help me run through the numbers again. So this is my speed up here. That is what allows me to position my plane, right? Like his is a 1.
Yours is higher than mine.
His is a 1, mine is a 2, which means I have the advantage in that aspect. So I basically get like a free position each turn because mine, it's whatever the difference is between the two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The gun is...
Oh, and since we're new to this, the game, we're not worrying about altitude. There is like altitude. You can go high, medium, or low in this game. And we're not focusing on the altitude. We're just worrying about range and positioning. All right, since we're both newer to this game.
Here, do you want to hold one of the cards there so that you can be showing that?
They're already...
Oh, they're going to be seeing that? Okay.
Yeah, they can.
So anyways, there's all different numbers on it. So like speed, I said, just
leave that spot blank.
Is... Where's your super cool hat? You took it. You stole it. That was my hat. Actually, when we were there, Mo, when you guys were filming the round table, I think we were on maybe hour 2 of the round table. I had my phone pulled up and I was looking where to find the hat because you were talking about, I think you said you found it on Etsy or some, was it Etsy? I think. Anyway, I tried to find one, but no such luck yet. Okay, so speed is your, how easily you can move, right? So because my number's higher, I can move. You stole it, yes. I can move easier than him. I get a free move, basically. Go ahead. Because I don't remember gun. I don't remember what the gun
reduces how many cards you have to discard.
Okay, yeah. So when you do a gun attack, you have to discard so many cards, depending on what altitude you're, or what this you're at, what range you're in. Some of the gun cards that you play as like an action, you have to discard cards. The gun on your card, I'm not good at explaining this. It cancels that out by 1, so I have to do 1 less. Oh, hi Lucy and David.
Do you still love her hair?
Yeah, this is mine after rain, so I still have hair in B Lucy. Countermeasures. He's gonna. You should just be doing this because we played it earlier and I had it and then things happened and I forgot.
It's got your stats. Countermeasures you can take and use to prevent a missile attack that's going against you. Performance, the number down there in the bottom, that's how many cards you can have in your hand. Bottom center is how many you can have in your hand max. And then when you see where it says 2/2. That is how many cards you can draw at the beginning and the end of your turn. And then...
sorry.
Dropping the card on me. There in the top right of it where it has EW, that is your electronic warfare, and that's going to determine who starts first. She has a 1, I have a 0, so she gets to start first.
I have a feeling that he gave me that plane for a reason because
the Harrier is a little better.
Exactly.
Now, this one does have afterburners. That's why you see 2 and then a little small 4. There above it.
Right over here. There's a 4 up here. That is the afterburners.
And that signifies the fact that you can use your special afterburners. Well, you can use afterburners to take and draw more cards. It's all about how many cards you're drawing and playing. So we're pretty much ready to go. We've got our missiles. We got everything set up. We'll show up the missiles and everything that we got going on. And like I said, to those who are watching on the live, because we are trying this new, we might try to position the camera somewhere different next time. This will be on Facebook afterwards. There's another camera back there that's pointing at us.
Yeah, we're not ignoring you up in the corner on YouTube.
Yeah, and there's another one here that's pointing down at the cards, so you'll be able to see everything.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it all on YouTube. Right now it's kind of, but we'll show you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3,
Now, 4. You don't have afterburners. The first thing is afterburners you don't have.
Do we start with 5 cards or we start with whatever?
You start with 6.
I only have 5. 1,
you only have 5?
2, 3,
you should have
4,
6.
5.
Okay, here, one more card.
Thank you. Just trying to cheat me already.
Now, you can discard and draw cards.
Oh yeah, so okay, let's talk about that really quick because this is like a playthrough. So sequence of play, afterburners, and he told me this earlier because I figured it would be like most games where like I take a turn, he takes a turn, so on and so on throughout this list, but that's not true. The person goes all the way. Oh, we switched them, remember?
Yeah.
We switched positions. But anyway, since I'm the first player, I run through this whole sequence of play before he goes. So afterburners,
we'll just hold up this.
I don't have. So he will go first. I don't know if it's going to show up backwards or not on actual live because it's looking backwards on the camera. So if it is, I'm sorry. But it says afterburners and then pre-turn discard. So if you want to discard something and draw something, you can, but you can only draw.
You can draw up to your speed or to your thrust, which is 2.
So I can only draw up to 2 more cards. And then adjust altitude, speed maneuvering, play cards, and then post-turn, discard, and draw cards. So every time you do that with the cards, you can only do 2 unless he burns one of his afterburners, and in that case, then he could draw up to 4. Or if your card says something different, a card that you have. All right, so...
Do you want to discard any of your cards?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you're good there. We're not worrying about altitude for the first game. So now speed maneuvering. So you've got 1 maneuver that you can use for positioning and or range.
Okay, and also, because I'm going to explain things as I'm seeing them in the game. So we have these. They're different, but they're the same missiles. And the color on this, am I right that means it has to be in that it's basically color coordinated. It has a meaning behind it, but for me it's color coordinated. So like the red missiles, we have to be in red or closer to be able to use it. So my goal is to get us at least there. So I can use one of my...
Think of these as 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Right now we're at range 4 and we need to be at range 2 or under to take and use
our color works better for me, but whatever works better for you. But the color thing, I get it. It works. Okay, so I can use my free turn to do that on either of us. Your free speed move. Freeze.
Yes.
So I should move I'll just play. I'll just go ahead and move myself up 1.
And now you can play your cards.
All right. So let's see.
You can't attack yet. You're still out of range. So you want to close my range by 2 and your range by 1. But you might not want to do it all on this turn because if you burn all your cards closing range, then I can burn mine performing attacks.
I'm just going to show you guys one of my cards in my hand. Up here, it says positioning and range. So remind me again the positioning that I can discard this to turn my plane or your plane or just my plane. She is snoring.
It's
positioning is just mine.
You could turn mine to the side.
Okay. So you can either play what's at the bottom. There's like actions at the bottom, or example that says react to. You can play it in 3 different ways. You can play it for the positioning and range. I'm trying to watch up here, so I'm not seeing their cards. You can play it for the
positioning.
I already said that. The positioning, the range, or its actual effect. This effect right here, or to react to one of these 2. If he has one of these that he plays, I can play this in reaction to that. So I'm gonna... I don't know. Sorry.
You would be bad at poker.
Yeah, we only played it through a couple times. So like I got the gist of it, but I still am learning it. So I still want to ask him like, what should I do? Because
you want to play strip poker?
No.
Strip down in flames?
Let's see. Change position. Nope, I don't want to do that. No. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do this one.
Okay, so hold it up. What are you doing with that one?
I guess I'm doing the position thing.
What's it say?
Positioning 1.
Well, you're not at range.
See, he's going to make me feel like an idiot. Now I don't want to play anything.
No, you're fine.
What do you mean I'm not at range? I'm not firing anything. I'm not attacking you. I'm just moving.
Tone. That's to launch a missile. You probably want to hold that.
Okay.
And you want to take and try to get to a closer range because right now positioning doesn't matter. And I can't remember. I think you can't adjust position until you're within... Oh, that's right. You can't adjust position until you're within range of your weapons anyway.
He didn't tell me that earlier either. So
I forgot. So It doesn't matter. You need to get into the red band.
So what? I'm using range to move this up. That's what you're saying right now?
You can.
So this one has a 3 on it, so I can move mine up 1 and yours up. Okay. So that's what I'll do then. I will play this one right here. So my range on this one is a 3. So I will play that one.
Now, since she's doing what's called a maneuver, I could take and respond to it. But I'm not going to respond to it because I want to close the range.
So I moved mine up 1 and his up 2 on the scale.
Why is he texting me that? That must be what that sound was.
All right. And then I can play another card, right?
Oh, thanks, Mom.
So now we're in range where I could fire if I wanted to.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Right now we are in range of each other, but we are still in neutral position. So we're still facing each other.
That's the position we're in. This is where we're in range, right? Hopefully you can see. Right here.
Heat seeking. Red.
The red. We're both on the red. Sorry, it's hard to hold this where you can see and I can see what you're seeing. So since we are there, I can...
Spot clear for me.
Sorry. Malon, I think I'll just go ahead and do this one then, right?
Yeah, you can attack if you want.
I can do this.
Put that in this card.
This.
That's...
Because of my next
Yes,
missile,
you can play that for a tactic
and then this.
And get +1. But if I avoid your missile...
So would I play these two together?
Yeah, you can.
And then, okay, so I've just played Break, which says Tactic. Your next missile launched this turn gets +1 card. And then I played Tone, may launch 1 missile and destroy the card.
So this, your tactic just assists you. Right?
Yeah.
So you're just being assisted. Remember, no cards like from here up.
So what, I play this first and then this?
No, you're playing Break. You're playing it for its tactic.
Okay.
And now you're actually playing Tone.
Okay.
Now I can respond to Tone and try to block it. Let's see. Okay, so what I will do is play Redline. And Redline responds to Tone. So now I've played that. She has the opportunity to respond to my Redline and try to still get her missile off. Oh, wait. Stop. You can't fire a missile anyway. You're still in neutral position, and your missiles don't work in neutral. So pull up Tone.
Oh, see, we're still new. So
still learning it. Fair ways. Neither one of us can fire missiles in neutral.
Then my turn's over because I can't position anything else, right? Unless one of my
There's nothing wrong with taking and holding on to your cards to build up for an attack for the next turn. Or if you want to play a card to attempt to maneuver on me so you can try to fire on the next turn when you have more cards in your hand.
All right. So that's the end of my turn, right? Unless
you want to play any other cards.
So I could play a card to position my plane?
Yes.
And that's what the positioning, the number means how many times I can turn it?
Yes.
Or your plane? I can turn either plane if I play it. Okay. So I'm going to play this one, which has a position of 1. So I can turn his plane.
Now, that's considered a maneuver, and I can attempt to avoid it, but I don't have anything that can stop it, so she's got me.
So I turned him, so now he is in a disadvantaged, and I'm in an advantaged position.
Exactly. She's pointing at the side of my plane now. Now you could attempt to fire, but you'd only be drawing 1 missile. If you played that break card you showed earlier, you could be playing 2 missiles, but remember, I've still got all 5 cards that I can attempt to block it with.
Oh, we already played that out, and that didn't work out very well for me.
So you're going to draw 2 cards at the end of your turn. Right now, you've got the advantage. You could be maxed out and potentially wait.
Yeah, I think I'll wait. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw 2 cards because that's the max I can draw at the end of my turn, and that will get me back up to my 6 anyway.
All right. End of her first turn. She got us within range, and she's advantaged on me. So she's pointing at the side of my plane.
Probably all think I'm like the biggest idiot because I keep doing things, and he's like, "No, you can't do that."
It's your first time playing.
No, it's not. We played it earlier.
We played it earlier today, but it's your...
Get it, but...
You're new to the game.
3-year-old crawling on my lap while he was explaining some of the rules. So.
All right, now I'm going to do the same thing. Afterburners, pre-turn draw cards, altitude, speed maneuvering, play cards, and then draw cards, discards at the end. Now, unfortunately, I can't play Afterburners because I'm already maxed out on the amount of cards I can have. I can only have 5 cards, whereas she can have 6 in her hand. I need to try to get in a better position so she can't fire missiles on me.
Yay!
Okay.
Hashtag Gimpy's gal for the win. Said Lucy's pulling for me. No, pulling for me, not you. That's not good for you. That's exactly. He didn't even know what he was cheering for.
Okay. I can't speed maneuver. because my plane's slower than hers, so I don't get any free maneuvering. So I'm just going straight to playing cards, and I am playing this scissors, which allows me to use it for its top thing, change position from disadvantaged to advantaged. So this would give me advantage on her. You have the ability to react. So whoever lays down the last card is the one that takes effect. So now she's reacted to me. If I can't react back to her barrel roll.
Oh yeah, sorry, this is what I played.
She played barrel roll. If I can't react back to that, then my scissors doesn't work and she still maintains position. Okay, so
it's really simple once we get into it.
We'll try this one.
For the win, that's right.
Yo-yo. I can react to barrel roll. So can you react to yo-yo?
I can.
I'm
going to use scissors. And by the way, when we're talking about react to, it's down here at the bottom. Like I said, there was 3 ways you can use your card. The top up here for the positioning or the range. This is what the card does. And then down here at the bottom, on some of them, it says react to. And then it lists different things that this can react to. So if it lists what he just played, then you can play it in reaction. So I'm playing scissors in reaction.
And I can't react to it. So all these cards get discarded, and she maintains position on me. So unfortunately, she's still got me.
And by the way, technically the way the game is played is if you haven't taken out the enemy, if no one has been defeated in 6 turns, it's a draw. But we're going to play to the death, right? we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, the last one was kind of quick.
All right, so I'm drawing my 2 cards, and my turn is over. It is back to Gimpy's gal. So, now remember, you still have, you don't have afterburners, but you get to discard and draw if you want to.
I need to draw 2.
You draw 2, and you've got your 1 free speed maneuvering that you can use for either positioning or range.
So I can turn you like this?
Yes, you can turn me to tail.
So I'm going to turn him so that I'm tailing him.
And I can't react to it.
And now I will play my cards, right?
Yes. Okay. I got to tell you, I have a very bad hand right now. So if you can make an attack with like a strong tone card, this would be the time to go for it. Like something that's, or use your tactic break to increase the amount of cards you're going to be drawing.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to play a strong tone, which may launch 1 missile. Missile gets +2 cards. Destroy the target.
Okay.
Then I'll also do the break in addition to that.
You see how her counter has 1 and 3 on it? Since she is tailing, so she's behind me, she gets to use that 3, which means now with the +2, she actually gets 5.
But I also will do this, which will play the break. So that little assist card, basically. What is it? Someone said, hello, Ed, that he's here to see how this differs from the World War II Down in Flames game. Oh. So I just played.
Definitely watch the YouTube video afterwards to see a better example, because you're going to see the whole game played out.
Yeah, we're showing the cards that we're playing and explaining it, but to see the full layout of what we're playing, the YouTube will have more of that. Anyway, I just played Tone Strong, and then the little assist card was break. So Tone said may launch 1 missile.
You're killing me.
You're killing me. May launch 1 missile. Missile gets +2 cards, and then tactic. Your next missile launched this turn gets +1 card. So I get +3 cards, and I already get 3 cards for it. So I get to draw 3 more, and that's separate from this hand.
Now hold on. You have to spend your missile. All right.
But it hasn't gone through yet. It hasn't worked. It has.
I haven't been able. I can't block it. So your tone goes through. And this stays in effect, and now you spend a missile counter, so you're firing a missile.
Yeah, by the way, the missile has 2 on the side, 1 on the other, so we're flipping it from 2 to 1.
So now you're going to draw 3 cards, +2, +1. So you get 6 cards total, and it's just the missile's hand, but it plays the same as everything else.
So this is my regular hand to the side. This is just for this attack.
Now, I have to try to play a card to get out of it, like I play first, and then it goes back and forth again.
So I thought you said you can't. Oh, you didn't stop tone. Can you stop break?
Break is a tactic. It doesn't get stopped.
Okay, well you just said that it was your turn to play a card in defense of me.
I play a card, period. Then you try to use your missile hands to be the last one to set down. Okay. I'm playing the only thing I got. I'm playing red line, which can be played against missile. You see down there. So now you have anything that can go against red line.
Nope.
Are you serious? Out of 6 cards, you've got nothing that can go to red line?
Nothing.
I thought you had me on this one because I've got like shit else. All you'd have to do is take and play anything.
Got nothing.
Wow. Okay. I
so all of these cards get discarded, right?
No. Break stays for the rest of your turn.
Oh, so this was just for that one attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can do anything else.
If you've got any other tone to fire any missiles, I have nothing to stop you.
All right, tone. I'm playing another tone. Just a regular. May launch 1 missile, destroy the target.
Okay. Again.
So do I flip this again or take it off?
So I have the chance to fight against tone. I can't. So yes, you take that one off. So now she's down to 2 missiles left out of the 4 that she started with. I only had 2 to start with. Now, tone has been played, and you take and draw your... how many do you get? +1?
3.
3, so you get 4 total?
Yeah. 2,
3, 4. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work, because I've got nothing to play. Let's check the rulebook real quick and see what happens with a missile attack. The target aircraft plays action cards that can react to missile. Okay. If the enemy aircraft plays the last card, your missile shot has been defeated. If you play the last card, the aircraft is destroyed. You played the last card because I can't take and react to it. I've got nothing to react to the missile. So she's just got me.
So I just won?
Yeah. You shot me down.
Hashtag.
All I had was guns and tone.
Let's go for the win.
So I had 4 attack cards in my hand, but nothing that could react to it. So her second missile got off because she got position on me and was able to fire. So
right, do you want to do one more and switch?
Yeah, we can.
All right, we're going to do another playthrough, and we're going to switch this time so that he's playing with the plane that has the, so we can see if it really was just the plane, maybe.
Oh, I think the Harrier's better,
or
hands down.
If it's Gimpy's cow, that's just better.
Because the Harrier's faster. That extra maneuvering and getting to come first and everything, that really matters.
All right, so he's going to play as the Sea Harrier, and I'm going to play as Dagger.
I got it.
Okay, I can shuffle.
My hands are bigger. You talk to the crowd. You keep them entertained. Jiggle or something.
He always has to take it there.
Oh my God. What else do you expect?
So yeah, we played it earlier, and the first playthrough was kind of because I learned, as I've said before, hands like I need to play. So just stop telling me the rules. Okay, thanks. Have to leave in a sec. Quick question. There are what is SAMS?
Saying surface air missiles.
If so, how large of a role do they play?
As far as I know, there are none. There might be in the campaign, but I haven't played the campaign yet, so I don't know if they come into effect. Do you remember when you were looking over those campaign sheets earlier, if you saw anything to do with surface air missiles?
There was a lot on the campaign card, so I don't remember specifics. Do you want me to grab it out?
You can pull out one of the campaign sheets real quick and eyeball it to see if there's anything on there about ground attacks.
I'll grab it out.
There are no ground attack cards as far as...
Sorry. Of course, they're at the bottom of the box.
I got you. As far as the cards themselves are actually concerned. That's going to... all over the mic.
What am I looking for?
There you go. Now you can adjust that back.
Yeah, over right here it says over a SAM site. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, so yeah, there are SAM sites in the campaign.
It says over a SAM site. This is on the Falkland Island campaign. Down here in this one that says number 3, it does say that in there. So I thought I saw mention. Come on, let me see. The campaign is for 2-player.
Yes.
Solo. There is a solo chart, but these are
I think you can solo the campaign.
Yeah, what I said in my guesses, and I don't know if he's figured that part out, if I was right or not, was that the solo chart, I guess you just reference that when you pick a campaign to play. So I
The solo chart works kind of randomizing.
So yes, this is an example of a campaign. We're not playing. We're just playing like head to head. But you can play with. There's how many of them? 6, I believe. There's 6 campaigns. So you can play as that. The
solo chart has to do like the solo does not actually react to it. You don't look through and pick the specific cards. It just has so many cards in its hand that it can react to you with. Period. So I don't see any reason why you couldn't play the campaign. Just picking out those aircraft that are going to go with the campaign and then playing it solo, just having it the solo fill in for the other side. The quick version, I haven't tried the solo, like I said yet.
Shuffle while you're yapping.
Has to do with...
You can't multitask.
You shuffle those. Has to do with the just modifiers. Like if the enemy plane is in X condition or this is going on, it'll have pluses or minuses that's going to affect what reaction the solo AI is going to have and how many cards it will play or draw or keep going. That's the quick version of what I've seen of it. This should be good.
Good.
Yeah. All right. So now I get 6 and you get 5.
If you're just hopping on, we just switched sides.
3,
so we're just going to play another game
2,
with the opposite.
4, 5, 6. So you should have 5, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So now he has first turn. He has the benefits that I had, and I have the afterburner.
Grab your card and show him real quick. I am using the Harrier, the British version, and she's
Dagger.
She's using the Dagger A.
All right.
All right. Now I've got, again, I don't have afterburners now. Now remember, if you use your afterburners to draw more cards, it makes heat-seeking missiles draw more. Stop worrying about the dog.
That's the first time I said anything.
You've been worrying about Molly. You were talking about her snoring earlier. Does anybody want a little... Ooh, she did fart.
Thank you. I just simply said it stinks. Like, we're worrying about the dog. Like, I've been going on and on about her.
All right, so I'll move up by 1. Does anybody want a dog? I'm taking...
Does anybody want a Gimpy?
Okay. I moved up by 1, and I don't have anything else for range. So I'm going to play that for maneuvering and move up another one. Are you going to react to it?
What did you play? Yo-yo? What do you mean I react?
You have the ability to try to stop me.
No, because I need you to be there for me to be there too.
And I'm going to do the same thing with scissors, and I'm playing it for that top right range number to draw her in. So right now I'm in the red band, so I'm in 2, and she's in the black band at 3. She needs to get to the red band of 2 as well to take and be able to attack. I can't do anything else as far as range is concerned, though. Now, like I said, there is altitude in this, and one of the things that altitude does is it modifies the amount of cards you're going to draw with thrust. It affects your electronic warfare skill as well. Plus, it makes your range, if you're at different altitude levels, increase from each other. So if you're at even range but different altitudes, you're considered to be 1 or 2, however far away.
Yeah, he didn't put that in for my benefit because
we're keeping it just the same altitude just to make it easier for
like a little bit at a time. When I grasp this, we'll add the altitude in.
All right, that's as close as I can get. So I'm drawing my 2 cards, and it goes to your turn.
All right. So I will.
You guys rock. Thanks, David. Tell Lucy we said hey.
Bye, David and Lucy. Thank you for watching. And yeah, check out the YouTube when it goes up.
David kind of reminds me of me in a way.
Annoying and cocky?
No, like hitting above his pay grade.
Oh.
Just saying.
Lucy, just message me and we can chat about our crazy husbands. All right, I'm going to do a range so I can get into range. If he does now one more time to stop me from doing something... I'm going to slap him.
I do find I say that a lot. Like I've been trying to stop myself from saying it because I said it to tutorials.
No, it's not that. It's that when I try to learn something, like just let me, play.
Okay.
And you keep...
Play.
No, if you have something pertinent to say to the video, that's fine.
I was wrong. We had switched planes, so we're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to do a range so I can move up. If it says range and position, I can do both or I can only do one.
You're doing one or the other. You're doing range or position.
So I'm going to do this one. I'm playing barrel roll for its range of 1.
I'm not going to stop you.
I can move that up. And then...
You could play a react card to react to maneuvering to try to stop that if you want to. I'm not doing that.
And then I will play...
All right, so we're both at heat-seeking range now.
To position. For the position, so it has that.
Now we're neutral, facing each other.
To position him.
You are killing me.
Into disadvantaged.
Okay, I'm going to react to that. I am going to play maneuvering, or play break, and react to her maneuver.
Okay, so, and I will play...
Oop, I'm not throwing that away.
Break.
You're breaking to my break?
To his break.
Okay. You got it. So now these do get discarded. So you've got position on me.
To fire?
You're advantaged. You've only got a 1 and just a small amount of cards.
What do you mean I only have a 1?
The advantaged is that center number. So you would only be drawing 1 card to play with the missiles versus 3 if you were tailing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So I might then position you.
I haven't had her disadvantaged yet.
I'll play this one for its position so that I can turn him again. So now I'm tailing him.
And I can't react to it.
Thank God, because I wouldn't have been able to react back to it. And this is my literal last card.
You might want to hold on to it because next turn you got to react to me. And I've got a full hand of cards.
If you can't react to this, then I could win right now.
You can kick on your afterburners next turn. Now, just because I couldn't react to those cards doesn't mean I can't react to missile or tone.
All right, so what should I just end it here and draw 2 cards?
2 cards. And like I said, you can kick in your afterburner to draw 4 on the next round.
But I can't do that till the next turn?
You won't need it because you've got 3 cards now. But just in case you play some of these and react into me, you could get up to 4
I do
cards.
that at the beginning of the turn. Okay.
Okay, so now it's to me. Do I want to discard anything?
I'm waving to the YouTube camera. I'm so excited that so many people were able to hop on.
I will discard.
If you're not following the page, follow it, please. Share it in groups. And check out the YouTube.
It is a new thing.
Yeah, it's new.
Okay, I got to show you guys. It's like... The card gods are against me right now. I mean, look at that right there. Do we see that? I am not reacting to shit. Okay. I haven't drawn my cards yet, have I? No, wait, I did just draw 2. All right. I got to try to play these for positioning. Okay. I'm going to play vertical roll for its positioning of 3.
I cannot react to anything.
You can't react to maneuvering?
Can't react to anything. I have no react tos. So
we're in the same boat.
You go ahead. That's what I just said.
Okay, so 1, 2, and then 3. So now I am advantaged.
And I am disadvantaged.
I'm facing the side of her plane, and she is in trouble. Because I have a shitload of tone. Let's try to do it. All right.
I'm about to lose because I can't react to anything. So whatever he plays, it's going to go through.
All right. I've got tone. Fox 1. Fire. Can you react to tone?
I cannot react to anything. You're missing me here. When I say I can't, there is no react to cards in my hand.
Now, since I played tone steady,
he didn't mean that he couldn't react to anything because he's been anyway. Go ahead.
I get to draw 3 cards, and this is my missile hand, and now you have to play a card to react to missile.
I can't. I cannot react to anything. Are you missing? Are you not following?
You can't react to anything?
I have this. These are my cards.
Oh, you do have something.
We
forgot about this. You got countermeasures.
What does that mean?
We forgot about these. Countermeasures, you can cancel the missile attack, remember?
No, I did not remember that.
She's going to play her countermeasure counter. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to kill her. And that will take and cancel my missile attack. So these will go, but...
He's still going to kill me. I don't know why he did that.
I still got... Well, because I forgot about countermeasures.
It's fine. Go ahead.
I've got tone strong, steady again. Play that. Fire another missile. which will get me another 3 cards. And can you react to missile? No. Booyah!
React. So
Gimpy wins.
So it is that plane. It's not the person.
It's not that plane. It's Gimpy's massive skill.
I just whipped you in the round before this, and it wasn't massive skill then. Oh, see.
Okay.
Drop flares. I have nothing.
Chat, that's what I was just talking about, countermeasures.
Yeah, he did that, but it still didn't do anything.
The CM is. Like I said, we're new to the game, so we're still getting it underneath our feet, but countermeasures do cancel either a tone or a missile attack. So those could have been used, but these planes...
I only have one.
If you look at their bottom left there, countermeasures, that's a one-off of getting rid of something. So I'll tell you what, we will take... I had fun with this. I want to do this again. We'll take and select new planes for another playthrough at some point. And we'll redo this. Maybe we'll pick some campaign planes or something like that. Yeah,
we'll try a campaign because that will keep us a little more focused. And we've already played it a few times now, so when we do that time, we won't be making the same mistakes that we made tonight.
But if you guys like this, let us know. We'll take and keep doing the Facebook Live thing so you guys can talk to us while we're doing this type of stuff.
Yeah, it's cool to be able to ask questions and we can... answer them, even though I clearly know nothing. I know what Gimpy says and I nod my head in agreement with him. But yeah.
This video, though, if you want to see what we had on the table the whole time, again, we're still kind of poking around at this. We might try to do the Facebook Live in maybe a different direction so it can kind of catch some of the table as well.
It's just hard to do that unless it's like that, and then you wouldn't be able to see my beautiful face. So.
The video will be up here in a couple days where it's going to have us and what was actually going on.
Yeah, just like our experience, that video we did about our experience at the WBC where he did picture-in-picture and it looked so cool and professional. That's what we're going to do with this playthrough. He's going to have that camera that's showing us and then this camera that's showing what we're doing. And then we just did the live because, again... the Facebook part of it is new and social media part of it is new, and we're trying to get more people and reach more people and interact with you a little more quickly. So on YouTube, when you comment, we may see it, but it may be a while before we see it. Whereas
you can't do picture-in-picture with this, can you?
Oh, low battery. Yes, actually I could. If
you could do it so they could see what we've got going on?
Yes, if he had his phone set up, you could have your phone set up, or I could have my tablet set up or whatever, and you could join. I could invite you to join me on this, and it would show both of us, and your phone could just be showing this part. So yeah, we could probably do that next time.
All right, next time we will try to do it that way to where you guys can take and
have to get another tripod for that to happen.
Yeah.
War room tour anytime soon. Well, we're in it right now. We don't really have a war room.
It's really bad and dirty.
That isn't happening until we move.
Actually, we'll do a tour of the new house.
Yeah, if you guys aren't aware, because I don't know if Gimpy ever talks about this, but he, obviously, he's a wounded veteran and combat wounded, and I still don't believe how it happened, but we were lucky enough to have been selected by an organization called Operation Coming Home, and it is exactly that. They are custom building us a home to meet his needs, medically speaking.
All I need is you, baby.
And it's the biggest and most incredible blessing ever. I'm in shock. We were just out there. Was it last week? Yeah, we got back from WBC and we went out to the house, I think 2 days later, to go over some other things. I've never built a house before. And quite honestly, if this had not happened with Operation Coming Home, I don't know that we would ever have been able to own a home, let alone build one. So I've got tons of pictures. I'm planning on doing a whole thing on that. But we're moving. They're doing the drywall right now on September 11th. I may even maybe do a live stream of that.
You should do that. You guys pay attention. We'll do a live stream
so you guys can see the ceremony. Yeah, for those of you that are local to where we are, I'll share the event on here. But they're doing a flag raising ceremony on September 11th at our future home. So it should be very emotional.
Your phone is getting cool. Ready to die, by the way.
Yeah. So I'll share that, and I might be able to get my family or someone to stream it live so that those of you that aren't local can see it. But if you're local, you want to come to it, it's open to the public. Anyway, back to the point. There will be a war room, I am sure, at the new house. He has designated X amount of rooms that he is going to be using as his gaming room. I, however, have informed him that baby number 3 is happening. And so one of those rooms will be taken by baby number 3. So that will only leave him, you know, the ginormous garage and the office and probably the dining room. Because that's where we're at now. We're in our dining room. If you don't know, this is our dining room. And this is where we have 2 full shelves of games. The floor is literally covered in games. And then in our garage, we have 2 more big shelves that are pretty much chock full of games. So we will definitely do that. We might do a temporary tour, you know, before we move, but it won't be until we move to show you.
You get her talking, she'll just.
Me, you kept cutting me off, and when I said, "Oh, the dog stinks," and he's like, "Quit worrying about the dog." Like, what?
Okay, we're gonna cut it here before her phone dies, but we do appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys watching there at YouTube. Put in any more requests if you guys want to see us play certain games. We've got Atlantic Storm coming. We're going to take and play that one.
They're giving us shelving. They're doing shelving in the house for that
they're
purpose.
built-in shelving for it. We are going to do a live thing of Atlantic Storm where we do the same thing, picture-in-picture of us playing that.
I'm not going to do a Gimpy Scout. Well, I guess I could.
We're probably going to take and do the same thing for Black Orchestra as well.
Yeah, I could possibly do a Gimpy Scout guesses on Atlantic Storm, because even though I watched Mo from Mo's Game Table, him and a few others play it, I saw that it was a card game, and aside from that, that's all I saw of it. I really couldn't tell you anything else, so I'll kind of let him decide if I know little enough to be able to do a guesses on it. But if not, I'll still do an unboxing, and we'll still do the playthrough like we just did here. So yeah, next live that we do, we'll try to do the picture-in-picture. And if
this thing just goes black, it's because our phone died.
No, my phone is on the low power mode, so it won't. It's at 20. It's fine.
Oh, I thought it goes to like at 5%. It does.
No, it goes at 20%. Okay, so I'm fine.
I might cut out all of this yapping from the.
Yeah, this is the fun part of doing a live, is that people can ask us questions and we can interact.
Here, tell the camera bye. So.
All right, guys. Well, we're still chatting with Facebook Live. So if you missed the Facebook Live, check us out on Facebook at Gimpy Scout. I also set up an Instagram. Again, comment that you want Gimpy to set his up so you can check it out on there. And we will be doing another one of these soon. And let us know any other games that you'd like to see us do a playthrough of. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye. All right. It's kind of weird to do that.
Yeah, it was good talking to you guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in.
Kids get up early, but if you guys like this and you want to see more, shoot us a message or comment what you want to see next, and we'll be happy to do it. Thanks for joining us, guys. Bye.
Semper Fi, brother.